Hello ladies, my name is Olivia, and in today's video I will be revealing and wrapping with the March 2021 Scarf of the Month. Now before I get started, the Scarf of the Month is a benefit of the Wrap Royal and Wrap Legends levels of the Wrapunzel membership. More information on the membership can be found on the Wrapunzel website under specialty items. Okay, I'm really excited with this one. I cheated again this month. I am so sorry. I got the package on Saturday and I couldn't wait to rip into the package and opened it up. Oh my gosh. I am absolutely loving the pastel vibes sent by this month's Scarf of the Month. I normally don't rip into it all the way. I open it up and look at it, but this one made me so happy to get that I just could not wait to get it out of the package and into my hands. I did not go so far as to wrap with it yet, but it took a lot of restraint because I really wanted to wrap with it on Sunday, but it's like, can't do it because I can't film. So, so I'm just, I'm really happy with this one. Oh my gosh. The pastels, I'm normally not a really big fan of pastels, but lately, I don't know, in the past, I think in the past 4 or 5 months, I've been purchasing more pastel colors, and I'm not quite sure why my likes have gone that way, but when I received this one, I was like, yes, finally, I've got a pastel scarf that has print on it. I have a lot of plain ones that I can mix and match with all of my fun. I can mix and match this with all of my fun newly acquired pastel scarves. So it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a lightweight scarf that can carry us into summer. It's a cotton viscose, I believe. Let me find the tag. It's on here somewhere, I think. Oh no tags. Okay, so it feels like some of the other scarves that I've gotten. So I'm thinking it's either 100% viscose or a viscose cotton blend, but it's very light. As you can see, I can see right through it. It has these beautiful tassels in alternating dusty rose and this beautiful cream color right here. So the colors in the scarf are a beautiful, you can see a beautiful light turquoise color, some yellow, some peach, a dusty rose. You have white and the creamy color. Maybe it's a taupe, a creamy taupe color with a beautiful geometric shapes. So lots going on, but let's get wrapping. I can talk about it for a while. 1 second, almost forgot. I'm so excited about the scarf, I almost forgot about the accessory. This cute little tiny clip. This is so cool. It's so similar to a couple of the other ones that I've gotten from Wrapunzel, but smaller. So I'm excited about that. Kind of like this one with the pin and you slip it through, or the other one that looks like this, which is pretty big, pretty sturdy. We have a smaller one. So I'm excited to try this one out because I think I can get the scarf through and through without using the pin too. That's an option, but excited. Okay, now let's get to wrapping. Take this one off. What I'm thinking I'm gonna do 3 wraps. I'm gonna do 2 wraps with just the Scarf of the Month and the clip, and then I'm gonna do one that has an added scarf just to show how the light scarf, the beautiful scarves that I have, the light ones, pair with this scarf. Now I think I am going to be using this blue, but another option would have been the dusty rose color one here because I think that's kind of cool. So what I'm going to do for the first wrap, I think, is I'm going to do a beginner's luck with the pretty frill on the back. My shaper today is a partially stuffed Uber. So it's nice and big. I was looking for my Wendy, but I think I tossed it into my white Wendy, but I think I tossed it into the laundry to be washed because I got some makeup on it. Okay, so I'm folding over about so much. You can see. Okay, and that's just to make the knot look nicer in the back. Okay, I'm going to lay it straight across. Normally I do angles because I think that looks best with my face shape, but I think for this one I'm just going to do straight across. The placement is a shorter side and a longer side. It depends on what you're looking for as far as tail length. I'm tying the knot in the back so that the tail on my right side comes out the bottom and the tail on my left is at the top. I'm not going to be fussy about this one. I'm just kind of bunching it in and bringing it up and over. And I'm going to tie the beginner's luck, but I'm not pulling it all the way through. So I have the really cute little frill piece here. Now there is a tutorial for this particular wrap on the Wrapunzel page. So it's be fun to watch that one. But this one here, I'm opening up just to give it some fun. I like mine up here and not down further down because having too much on my neck drives me crazy. So, but I thought this would be a great wrap to showcase the fun little frills. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. The fun little tassels here. So you can see a cascade of tassels. It's just kind of fun. To incorporate this guy here, I'm going to put him right here. Now to do that, I'm going to take my finger, put it through. This is just something that's easy for me. And I'm going to follow as I pull through with my pin. Now I can put that right there and adjust it. It'll slide up and down a little bit. You can have it further up, you can have it, but I like it right here. I'm thinking this would be really, really cool. Let me spin around to show you the back. This is a really simple, really fun, playful wrap. So, okay, pull this out. Now I'm thinking for the next wrap. Okay, I'm going to do even Steven. As even Steven as I can. Let's see. Right, a little bit more. Okay. And bringing it just around the back, and I'm just going to crisscross in the back. All right. Nice and smooth. I'm going to be folding these in, just folding, making sure they're right side out, and folding in. There you are. Okay, folding it in. I'm going to take these and bring them up to the top. Bring through. Hold on 1 second. Make that neater. Okay. Bring up. I'm going to choose to have it on this side, but I'm going to bring through. Open it up. And I can tuck that tassel in. And make sure this is nice and fluffy. there we have it. Nice big floof piece. And then for the back piece, pull this way just a little bit. I'm going to be opening it up just a bit. Okay, I'm going to be smoothing it out, folding it over, and I'm going to take this piece, and I'm going to tuck it in just a bit, like so, so that I can get this open. Now, this piece wanted to fall out, so I'm going to just bring it up and tuck it in. Okay. Now, if you're getting to this point and like me, I don't like this, I'm going to do it again. Okay. Okay. Okay, my friend. All right, pulling this out, pulling. Nice and big floof. Okay. I don't know, I just feel like a bow today. Okay. Now I can leave this hang. That's kind of an interesting detail. There we are. Okay. Folding it in half, tucking in underneath, being careful not to dislodge this front floof. And then I am opening this guy up. I like to do this one with two tones. I have the front be one color and the back floof be a different color. This just adds a little bit of fun to it. Okay. And then this piece can go right in here. Hopefully going to be reaching through and finding. Okay. I think it wants to go under the bow. Yeah, it does. Okay, so there you are. There you are. Now I have you. Okay, just like so. Have this fun. Now these things don't need to stay out. I can bring them around and tuck them under just to neaten it up. And then play with the bow to get it as pretty as I like. So that's a fun one. I'm thinking, okay, untuck. So open this up. Okay, this is just an experiment for fun. I brought this whole thing up, dropped it back, have this piece here. I can do the same thing over here. Just bring this up, drop that to the back. Okay. Because I want to see if I can use this piece here you lay there. Okay, so we're just gonna bring you up here, bring you through. Okay. And you're back there. And this piece, I just kind of tucking underneath wherever. But I think this is kind of fun. I think it would take a little bit of playing with to get it perfect for a fun veil style, an alternate kind of veil style, just to get it to lay neatly. If you wanted to see the fringes, you could. Tassels. If you wanted to see the tassels, you could. If not, just tuck them away. Like these guys here. Just tuck them away. It might be worth a play around just to get it perfect, but have this nice little tiny veil in the back, like so. That's kind of cute. But this piece here is not laying perfectly, so I play with it until I got this piece perfect. Or just brought it around here. But that poof would drive me crazy during the day. So this is what I'm going to play with, and probably do a separate wrap video just for this look. So that's kind of cool to give the little piece in the middle. Okay. Now this last, I said 3, but I get too excited. This last wrap I'm going to do with a second scarf, and it'll be the wrap that I wear the rest of the day. So I'm kind of going to have fun with it. I chose this particular one because this color is not inside the scarf at all, but it will coordinate. Now, Leora has some fantastic videos about color combinations. She explains really well how they work. I just pick up a scarf and I kind of feel whether it does or doesn't go. So I don't really know how to explain it really well, but I thought this scarf here would coordinate really well with this month's scarf of the month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie it on with one end very short and one end long. And I'm tying it on so that the right side is coming out the bottom. The short tail on the right side is coming out on the bottom. Now I wanted this at an angle, so I'm just going to walk this back. Okay. All right. And I'm going to be tying this one on at the opposite angle. Same thing, short, one long, but on opposite sides. Okay, so I'm folding over a little bit, just a little bit, and then I'm going to be creating, it's easier to do it in my lap, but I'm going to show you really quick. I folded over a small amount at the top just to get rid of to hide the seam, and then I'm going to be grabbing further down, and I'm pulling it up so that I have a pleat. So just one, doesn't have to be super crazy. If you want to do more pleats, feel free. But that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do it in my lap really quickly so that I get them the way that I want. The fold over, and then the one pleat. Okay. All right. So I'm going to place it on my head, just like so. I like that peach piece, so that's where it's going to stay. Okay. When I tie it on, I'm going to bring this underneath. And still tying so that the tail that comes out over my right shoulder is on the bottom. just like so. Now you can see it became a little bit of a hot mess when I tied the knot. So I'm going to cheat that back and just arrange it the way I like it. You can fuss with it. Okay. Again, if you wanted more pleats, you could totally do that. I just wanted to make the scarf width shorter or smaller so that it fit on my head better. And this is a great way to do that. Okay. Now I'm also going to adjust the knot in the back so that it's not all bulky down on my neck. Okay. All right. Now when I get to this side, just going to open this one up. Find out which way it wants to turn. Okay. Just like so. Okay. And then I'm going to arrange this one as well. Now when doing a zigzag with two scarves, you're not going to get a really alternating pattern that looks like the ones if you get all the blue on one side and all the other color on the other side. It ends up looking like stripes and it looks interesting. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to be doing. Picking up this scarf. And just folding it in. If it gets accidental pleats, that's great. Okay, just like so. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side with the blue, making sure the edges are not showing. I hold this in place while I bring up the short ones. Okay. Now I could also put a pin in, but I'm being lazy. Okay. So I have this. And it's a little bit messy right this minute, but I will get it to where I want it after I bring these guys out. Because I want to do the almost zigzag with a bit of a twist. So pulling these two long pieces up. Hopefully they will be neat. Okay. Getting ahead of myself because I'm just not thinking clearly. Okay, so I'm bringing these guys up. I want to cover, as you can see, there's this really weird ridge right here. And on this side, I want to cover that up like so. Now, so many different ways to do this. Twist it here and have it go. Or you can just tie a knot up here. Like so. And have it go around like so. Like so. What I think I'm going to do, because this is so much fun, bring it up in the back. I'm going to tie the knot here. And I see you guys trying to escape. There is no escape. Okay, we have this here. And we have this here. So I'm going to tie that. Make sure that's neat tuck, neat tuck. I'm going to open this up, bring it around, And I'm going to attempt to tuck this away so that it's hiding all of the fringes. Okay. All right, so I have this beautiful piece here. And instead of wrapping it around, I'm gonna bring this piece back around to this side. And I'm going to be following this guy, following this guy around and just tucking him in, just like this. I think that looks okay. It's a little lopsided though. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Okay, change my mind. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm not much pleased with that. In theory, it worked, and in practice, not so much. So I'm going to bring you guys up. Do it again. Something slightly different. Because again, in my mind, that really worked. In reality, nah. Okay, so here we go. And okay, here we go, up and over. We're going to make sure that is neat with no fringes showing. Okay, tuck, tuck. Okay, like so. All right, now this guy gets opened properly. And I'm going to bring him up the back and over. And I'm going to take this one and I'm going to do the same thing. Crisscross. Applesauce, just tucking it away. There we go. Thinking that's gonna be okay. I could leave some of these fringes out, tuck them in. Okay. All right, a little bit of practice, and I think this would look really, really cool. A little bit of practice. It's my first time wrapping with both of these scarves. So it's like everything else, it's it's going to take a little bit of practice to get things, get familiar with them. I'm just going to bring it around. Do it one at a time instead of two at the same time. I might like the results better with the blue more hidden and the pattern out. I think that might be the better bet. Yes. Okay, that's better. Okay, tuck that in. And some of the tassels, I think, are going to be showing. It is what it is. Okay. Tucking, 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 tucking. All right, and I always recommend checking out your wrap in a double mirror before you leave, just to make sure that the back is looking really good. But I'm kind of liking the way it's looking. Next time I wrap with this, I think I'm going to try more pleats and more fun and see how that works out. So, all right, ladies, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. I'll see you in the next tutorial.